Alright, now this is pretty damn crazy. MCU Exchange just came out with an article earlier today talking about how they just got some major details about the Black Order and Thanos in Marvel's upcoming movie Avengers Infinity War. You guys remember the Black Order, right? The intergalactic team of villains that waged war on Earth for Thanos in the comics, and we've seen some behind the scenes pictures for Avengers Infinity War featuring some of them. Well, according to an anonymous source for MCU Exchange, Thanos and the Black Order are a lot more connected than they were in the comics, to the point where I personally think this could be a part of the reason why the Guardians of the Galaxy end up getting involved with the Avengers when Thanos assaults Earth. Now, even though nobody knows if this is really true or not, I mean, come on, anybody can say whatever they want and just say an anonymous source told them about it. I'm still gonna put a spoiler tag right there on screen before I start talking about this article anyway, just in case this turns out to be real. So if you don't want anything from Infinity War spoiled for you, you should probably click away and watch one of my other videos instead. I'll put a random link on screen, you can check that out if you want. So back to the potential spoiler. According to MCU Exchange, their source told them three major things: that the Black Order will be appearing in Infinity War, that they won't actually be referred to as the Black Order in the movie, and that they'll actually be a group made up of Thanos' other adopted children. Here's what was said in the article. Our source indicated to us that this iteration of the characters, first seen in Jonathan Hickman's New Avengers number 8, won't be referred to as the Black Order, but instead will be the siblings mentioned by Nebula. When Thanos goes looking for the Infinity Stones, he's gonna send his children and they'll be bringing bad intentions with them. Now, if that's true, that is insane. Remember, Gamora and Nebula are so far the only two of Thanos' kids that we've seen on screen, but as stated in the article, it has been hinted that the sisters had other siblings in the past or still have some kicking around the galaxy somewhere. Now, just in case you don't remember, the Nebula quote the article is referring to popped up towards the end of 2014's Guardians of the Galaxy.
You are a disappointment, sister. Out of all our siblings, I hated you least.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Originally, I didn't think this was anything more than just a throwaway line. I mean, like I said, the only two children of Thanos that we've seen on screen are Gamora and Nebula, and outside of that one line, nobody's really mentioned these other kids before. Although, to be fair, Thanos doesn't exactly seem like the type of dad that's gonna worry about not hearing from some of his kids after a while.
And apparently, you alienated my favorite daughter, Gamora.
And on top of that, after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I just figured Gamora or Nebula might have killed their other siblings or something after Thanos had them fight each other. I mean, if he's ready and willing to start replacing body parts with cyborg parts, I'm pretty sure he'd be fine with one of these kids killing one of the other ones. I mean, there's tons of other ones out there in the universe, right? He could just grab a spare from somewhere else. What does he care? But moving past the fact that outside of one vague line, we've never heard of the Black Order being Thanos' children in the MCU before, this article does also raise some questions about which of them we'll end up seeing when Infinity War makes it to the big screen. Assuming everything in the article's true, going off what it tells us and the behind the scenes stuff we've seen already, it's looking like we'll be seeing the first iteration of the group, that being Black Dwarf, Corvus Glaive, Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight, and Supergiant. Back in April, we saw behind the scenes photos from Scotland that made it seem like both Corvus Glaive and I guess Proxima Midnight are going to be in the movie, with leaked set photos featuring a couple different stuntmen in motion capture suits carrying both Corvus Glaive's staff and a weird trident looking weapon, which I guess could belong to the MCU's version of Proxima Midnight. It's also looking like Black Dwarf is going to show up, which is going to be really cool. He's got a cool design. The MCU Exchange article mentioned that the Russo brothers are pulling from a couple different Thanos related stories throughout Marvel's history as inspiration for Infinity War story, specifically mentioning Jonathan Hickman's run from a few years ago. Now, that run featured a big crossover in 2013 known as Infinity. During that story, the Black Order led an invasion of Earth, with the alien known as Black Dwarf leading an article on the Black Panther's homeland of Wakanda. And wouldn't you know it, it's looking like both Black Panther and Wakanda will be appearing in Infinity War. Actor Chadwick Boseman tweeted out a video a few days ago featuring chairs bearing the names Steve Rogers, T'Challa, and Natasha Romanoff, with the caption reading, "Here we go." Considering the chairs are sitting with a traditional tribal drum with a bunch of trees in the background, and that the tweet included the hashtag Infinity War, it's definitely looking like we'll see the Wakanda invasion play out on screen in live action. But anyways, guys, that's the current word on the version of the Black Order appearing in Avengers Infinity War. Personally, I don't know what to make of them being Thanos' children. It definitely seems like it could be real. I mean, Nebula did say that they had other siblings, but still, we haven't really heard anything about them before from anybody involved with Thanos. It's a little weird that all of a sudden they'll pop up out of nowhere and suddenly this crazy family dynamic's going to be a big part of the MCU. But what do you guys think? Do you think there's any truth to this rumor, or was MCU maybe given some fake news? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, I will see you all next time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to click that like button, maybe leave me a comment while you're at it, and go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out any of my social media pages. I've got a Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. All those links are going to be in the description below. And I've also got my last video right there in the middle of your screen. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and click it, check it out. Alright, and I will see you all next time.